Firstly, I think this show is too cynical. Pretty much no superhero is actually good. And yeah, having every superhero be good is unrealistic, but having almost no superheroes be good is equally unrealistic. I do like Homelander, and Anthony Starr does a fantastic job in the role. He perfectly portrays the needy and emotionally insecure maniac that Homelander is. I also like Butcher in this show, although I do have some problems with him that I'll get into later. Also, the visuals weren't very good at all. The special effects weren't great, and there's also this weird desaturation filter on almost every scene, and it just makes the show look awful. There's also some decent moments of drama, but it's mostly the ones that involve Homelander. But honestly, most of the scenes with drama fail for me, and the dialogue is pretty hit or miss. There are some really bad lines in this show, but there's also some good ones. I'd say most of the dialogue is either bad or mediocre, with some good lines here and there. Also, the boys don't really have a lot of chemistry. I don't feel like these guys are family or even friends. I have a huge problem with the characters in this show. Firstly, I don't like Mother's Milk. First off, it was stupid for MM to choose to work with Butcher. He chooses to work with Butcher because Soulja Boy killed some of his family members. But we're not told this until season 3. It's only hinted at throughout the show until that point. If we knew this way earlier in the show, I would have been more invested in this character. Also, Mother's Milk on his own isn't really an interesting character to me. He's pretty boring, honestly. Also, there's some moments in the show where it gets super preachy. Like in this one episode when the show basically denounces Christianity in a very on-the-nose way. There's also a scene where a bunch of girls are beating up a literal Nazi. Also, I don't like Huey and Starlight as a couple. I honestly don't know what the hell Starlight sees in Huey. Why does she even like him? Huey is a murderer, and he's a liar. He's caused nothing but trouble for her. Also, there's just too much going on in this show, especially in season 2 and 3. There's just too many storylines and characters that I just don't care about. Season 1 was more engaging because the story felt tighter and more focused. I also like the fight scene with Huey, Butcher, Homelander, and Soulja Boy. That was legit the only decent fight scene in the show. It was nice seeing Homelander actually be challenged in a fight for once, and it was really satisfying to see Homelander actually be scared of someone. But the last episode of season 3 was really frustrating because they almost had Homelander. Soulja Boy was about to kill him, then Butcher stops him. Why? Why did Butcher stop him? I mean, yeah, he wanted to protect Ryan, but he could have easily gotten him out of there. He didn't have to fight Soulja Boy to do that. This seems really fucking stupid to me. Butcher was the reason Homelander got away. This entire season, hell, this entire show was leading up to Homelander being killed, and he walks away scot-free. There's just no good payoffs in this show. And the rest of the characters that I didn't talk about were simply uninteresting and not even worth talking about. So yeah, this show isn't nearly as good as people say. In fact, it's pretty bad, honestly. But it does have some good moments peppered throughout. But it's just not enough. Not even close. It was a chore watching this show.